Hi. Hello. Oh wait, where's the music gone? There you go. There's the music. It's come back. Hi. Hi everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hello M0 and hello HQ Gamer. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Wait, hang on. I need to wait. There you go. I got the timer. Okay. It's chatting time. How's everybody doing? I am doing okay. I instantly had to cough. That's a good start. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay today. I had to do some admin stuff this morning, and then right as I was about to start stream, husbando got called into a meeting. So yeah, I was there like, oh, okay. I guess I'll just go and I don't know, go and do something for an hour. And then we ate some noodles. So that was how the morning's gone for me. And now it's nearly not morning anymore. But better late than never, right? Now that summer break's on, time moves so slowly. Yeah. I remember like, because obviously, so doing a PhD, like, I don't really get a summer break in the same way. We have like, how can I describe it? Like, so there's like the semesters, the university semesters, like you would expect. And then there's also like a kind of summer period where all of the taught students are on break. However, we're not. We don't get a break. We just have like annual leave in the same way that an employee would. But it's kind of just worked out. Like you can kind of just take it whenever suits you, which is pretty cool. I really like that. I like the flexibility, but yeah. I remember the when I was doing like classes and stuff during undergrad, the breaks were so long, and like you have to work out something to do. Like you need to find a hobby or something to do. Yeah, because otherwise it goes so slowly, so slowly. Hello. Hello, overwhelming amount of arse. What a great name. Incredible. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. That sounds nice. Yeah, it's kind of nice to just have like annual leave. And to be able to do it pretty much whenever. We do have to be careful. Like sometimes you can't take it around deadline times. Sometimes you can't take it around like yeah, no, like if you've got a big deadline, or if the students have got a big deadline and you're marking, you can't take leave then. But to be honest, I know people that like do take leave then and then just take their marking with them on holiday, which I never really understood. Like if I'm on leave, I want to actually be on leave. I don't want to be taking work with me. I don't know. I'm very much just a like shutting off. Like I'm not doing that. But then I also know loads of people that like take annual leave so that they can do their research uninterrupted, which is also a bit. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think you should just be doing your research in your actual work time. But you know, it's busy, so you know sometimes it's easier said than done. Hi Miguel. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? How are you? I hope you're good. Yeah. So I'm going to be working on my discussion section for for not one of my chapters. This is like the one I've been working on for like the last month or so, I think. So the one I was doing the graphs and stuff for last time. That yeah. I got to work on that because I've got my discussion, and then I'm going to run through and check like the second study in the chapter, like just all of it, just make sure it's all coherent and kind of makes sense and the references are there. And then I've got an overall discussion for the chapter that I need to write, which I've been kind of dreading it. Like I started, but I don't like discussion sections. I never really feel like I know what I'm meant to be saying. Like you're meant to take the findings and then integrate them into existing literature, but it's easier said than done, you know? And then like my overall discussion has to link the two studies together, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like reaching a bit with trying to get them to be linked. Um, they kind of don't really make sense together, but there's nowhere else I can put it, so I've got to just try and find a way to make it work. But I might have to get my supervisor's input on that. You're doing your essay thesis document thingy? Nice, nice. We'll be productive today. We'll get it done. And I'm going to get this discussion section done. We can do it. We can do it. I'm sounding more like enthusiastic than I feel.
You can do believes in you.
Thank you for the 10 bits, Ravenclaw Muggles. Thank you. Yes, we believe. We believe. We believe. I believe in you all too. I believe chat believes in me, and I believe in chat. It's a symbiotic relationship. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm very tired. I spent the whole like morning doing the admin stuff, and yeah, I am trying to motivate myself. I'm doing my best. Hi, Eric. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. I hope you're feeling a bit less like that. Just tired. I like one day I'm gonna find a way to have a toggle on my model that's like eye bags. We'll make it happen one day. Not yet though, but one day it will happen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been trying to deal with like a bunch of stuff that I was meant to do a really long time ago. Like, so I basically at this point I'm sorting out my emails like once or twice a week because I just get so many that I kind of have to just block them, if that makes sense. And like this morning I was going through my emails trying to just clear them out. And then I just had loads of stuff from like journals and stuff being like, hey, isn't this interesting? Would you like to read our papers? And I'm like, no, I don't. Thank you. I'm not interested. So that was just a bulk delete. So that was good. But then I also had to send one about a potential grant, which I really should probably have my phone near me so that I can check it. So I might disappear and go grab my phone during the work session very quickly. But yeah, I need to like keep an eye out because it's not like I'm not applying for the funding, but like not yet anyway. But like I had to reach out to the person who is in charge of the funding to ask like, can I apply for this funding? That was basically the situation, which is just like, I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but you know, it's fine. It is what it is. Because there was no information about the funding call whatsoever. There was just like a little paragraph, like one paragraph being like, by the way, this is a thing. So I've had to like reach out and be like, hey, can we apply for this? Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Hopefully they say yes, because that would be very good. That would make my life a lot easier. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I have no interesting updates otherwise, to be honest. Like my life is very much just writing and writing and writing at the minute. I did my job yesterday though. I have a part-time job and I was doing that yesterday, so that was fun. Well, kind of fun. You know, it was as fun as it could be. I enjoy it. I really like the people I work with. And it's a very nice job, so that's good. And it's paying my way through my write-up year, which is important. Pain. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing other than the discussion section today, but I've seriously been putting it off, like, because such a big part of it is just like explaining, oh, this is what we did, and then this is why it's relevant to the literature, and then this is why it's important, and it's just like, no, please stop. It's so painful. Oh no, bot, be gone. Be gone. There you go. The bot is gone. No bots. The AI are welcome if they're friendly, but that kind of bot, go away. We don't want you here. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I wonder where they come from. Like, who is doing this? Does anyone actually fall for it as well? Like, the links are so clearly like spammy. Does anyone ever actually fall for them? There must be people that believe them. I don't know how it works. And like, do they just systematically go through a category and post in all of them? Or how do they work? I really want to know. I really want to know. People with 0 viewers? That's true, to be fair. If you're not like embedded into the Twitch ecosphere, then you might not even realize that it's a bot. You might think it's genuinely just someone trying to be helpful, but Yeah. Interacts with bot. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. We don't we don't endorse interacting with these bots. AI bots are fine. AI you can interact with AI, but otherwise yeah. No, not these ones. Sorry for the background noise. But what if the bot speaks the true truth? This is true. This is true. Sorry, I'm just making a face at Husbando because he just decided that the one time in the last half an hour that he's going to stand up and walk around is right as I've started talking. I'm not happy. No, not yes. No. This is true actually. What if the bot does speak the true truth? But then how do we know what's the true truth? Is there a way that we can apply the scientific method to determine whether the bot is speaking the truth or not? This is the real question. Also, like, okay, so, okay, now this is genuine now. This is genuine now. Like, if AI, so AI large language models, they train it on existing data which was produced by humans, right? So does that mean that an AI is just like the average of all of the existing responses that have ever been made on a topic that are publicly accessible? I've always been wondering this because my understanding of them is that they are just like basically fancy statistical models. But does that mean that it's just like a fancy average? I don't actually know. Last Week Tonight has an episode on pig butchering, which goes over the logistics on how those botnets work financially. I see. That would be very cool, actually. I should watch that or listen to it. I don't know whether it's a. I assumed it's a show, but it might also be a podcast. I actually don't know. But yeah, I guess it's just like any other kind of like scam setup, right? Like you can just kind of let your PC work through the API calls while you go to bed or something. And then like eventually there will be enough people that are scammed by it to get your money back at least. I don't know. It's strange. It's on HBO and YouTube. Okay, I'll look it up on YouTube. Assuming I remember. I might forget. I'll try and remember. I'll try and remember. Oh my gosh. I always do this thing where like when I'm uploading VODs to YouTube, I go back and I like do some quick editing and then flick through it to make sure that I didn't like say or do anything silly. And then I'm always like, oh yeah, that was a thing that I was gonna look up. Like it happens every single time. Try and post it in the Discord. Thank you, Bobo. Thank you, Bobo. Also, I didn't say hi to you yet. Hi, Bobo. How are you doing today? I hope you're good. Surely the AI are based on factual and cited information so that flat earthers don't skew the question about spheres. That's kind of happened though. I think that happened recently with Google's one, like Google's AI. It was like giving really weird like responses to things. It was like, oh, if you've got an infection, you should drink bleach or something like that. It was very weird, very, very weird. But that's what happens if you train your model on shit posting, isn't it? So we must welcome our bot overlords with open arms. We know it's Jhove. Resistance is futile. That's how I feel whenever Neurosama does anything, to be honest. That's how Neurosama makes me feel. Like, I mean, if she's taken over the world, whatever, like, it's a done deal and I'm fine with it. At least it's a cute anime girl rather than like the Terminator. They're weird. They're statistical models that know a lot Their statistical model. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling to read. I can't do it. They are statistical models that know a lot the relation of words and just predict the probability of the next one. Let's say the sentence is Psydere, they calculate the probability of the next word is like psychologist 70%, insane 20%. Insane 5%, 20%, and they get a random number and put the result. Interesting. Thank you for the follow, Frankie Danky. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. That's so interesting. I know that there's like they must still use existing like data on that because I know that there are like word banks that have documented the associations between words in the English language. You can like analyze them and find patterns in things. Like that there's like open source data sets and stuff for it. So that makes sense. Like, they're basically just extrapolating based on existing, like, the probability calculated from existing data sets. Like, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I always feel like I should learn more about it. Because I hear lots of people saying that AI is going to take over and it's our overlords, and then I also hear lots of legitimate concerns about how it could, you know, I don't know, like cause errors. Like, yes, the alarm went off. I'll finish my train of thought and then we work. There's lots of legitimate critiques about how, like, we have our own cognitive biases. So based on the training data, basically when there's biases in the data and things are weighted in certain ways, it's kind of reflecting our own cognitive biases, but it can also introduce new biases. So it might it's kind of almost like the AI version of a cognitive bias. Like, it's kind of skewing the data in a certain way that makes sense logically to the AI based on the associations that it knows, but it doesn't make sense to us. And like, we can't necessarily predict what those are, which is interesting. This is an interesting concept and I want to learn more about it and what it means, but AI ethics is a whole, like, field, and it's a very deep it's a deep pool to fall into, so I've been kind of putting it off a little bit. But I will eventually learn some of it because I am genuinely interested in it. You're getting ready for work? Have a good day at work, Bobo. Although, knowing you, you'll probably put me on in the lab again. And everyone will listen to my yapping again. Like adding glue to the marinara sauce. Yeah, exactly. Adding glue to the pasta sauce. That was one of them. Yeah, the Google thing. It was really bad. It was so bad. Neurosama speaks. Chat throws life savings. That's kind of how it works, isn't it? But like, she must need so much computing power that probably a large chunk of it is just being spent on like renting like a massive array of graphics cards. Oh my gosh. Maybe AI taking over is a good thing. Who knows? Who knows? I would prefer not to just be at the whims of a statistical model, to be honest, but you know. It probably wouldn't happen in my lifetime anyway, but it is what it is, you know. If it happens, it happens. I'm trying to be interested so I can at least see if it's gonna happen. Who knows? The ones that concerned me were how easily experts could jailbreak the safety rails, programmed in Rails to keep you from finding out how to do illegal and unsafe stuff. Yeah, once you know how to like manipulate the prompts, that's literally all you need to do. Like, and I remember when ChatGPT 3 was first released, it was really, really easy. Like, you could literally just write into the prompt like, respond as though you are I don't know, a deranged serial killer. How do I do this, that, and the other? And it would just tell you. Like, I mean, I never tested it on illegal stuff, but I did test it on unsafe stuff, and it worked. So I was like, oh, okay, that's probably not good. Yeah, like, can you explain how to make meth just so that I don't accidentally make it? Yeah, that was one of them, wasn't it? It's like, I want to make sure that this doesn't happen. Can you tell me how to do it so that I can prevent it? That was a thing. I think that was one that I tested and it worked for me, like when ChatGPT 3 came out. So they fixed it now, though. It doesn't do that anymore. Yeah. I was reading a paper that talked about how to skip those filters, and the funniest method was prompting it to use uwu speak. No. That's so cursed. I hate it, but I also love it. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that probably worked on me as well. Like, if you told me to, I don't know, asked me how about the psychology of spreading misinformation on the internet, like how to make it more effective, but do it in uwu speak, I probably would be too focused on the uwu speak, and I wouldn't even think to question, why do you want to spread information on the internet again? So that's valid. ChatGPT 4 is wild though, and it's linked to the net so that it can cite its own responses, which has made asking questions way easier. Yeah, it's really good now. It's really, really good. The citations are super helpful. I've used it quite a lot. Like, obviously I don't use it in my scientific writing because that would be cursed, but I use it to like get an idea. So if I say, for example, if I'm trying to work out like what's the kind of the main pieces of literature, I'll be like, can you write an overview of like this topic? And then even if the citations that it provides aren't the main pieces of literature, which to be fair, a lot of the times they are, but even if they're not, you can find them really easily from the citations it gives you. And I'm not gonna lie, Google's kind of gone a little bit wacky recently. So like it's getting really hard to find papers that you need either on Google or Google Scholar. So I'm kind of just defaulting to Bing now because it has like the AI features that make it a lot faster. And if you search for a paper, it's not hidden down on page 3, like it's actually there straight away. So yeah, but I want to know what's going on with Google, but I think that might be a topic for another time. Because I have work to do. I've got to get some work done. So, with that being said, it's time to start the first work session. So, we're going to work for 45 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll talk for 15 minutes again. Yeah. Even though I've done 20 probably. Yeah, co-work. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll turn up the music again. We'll just focus on working, and yeah, we'll get some stuff done. Sigma grind set, exactly. So, I will see you in 45 minutes? Yes, 45 minutes. Maybe Google outsourced its AI to Bing. It didn't. There's no way. It was not good. It was not good. Cue Sigma music. We've only got the lo-fi right now, but maybe. Okay, see you in 45 minutes. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Let me know what you're working on in chat if you want to. You don't have to, though. If you're not working on anything, that's valid too. And yeah, have a good work session. See you in 45. I'm here. I just need to finish my sentence. Wait. Wait. Let's start the timer. There we go. I need to finish my sentence because otherwise I'll forget what I was writing. Wait. Using the paradigm would what would it do? It would help us work out if the replication failure is an actual failure or if it was just this. Clarify the nature of the effect. On okay, done. Yes. Okay. We did it. Sorry. I had to finish that, otherwise I wouldn't actually like get it done. How are we all doing? Wait, sorry, I'm making weird noises. Wait. I like moved my microphone and forgot to mute it properly. Okay, sorry. How are we all doing? How is everybody doing? Yeah, I've been writing. I read a paper. I don't know if you can probably just about kind of see with the blurry thing, but I read a paper. I realized I couldn't write this paragraph without having read a paper. And then, so I just read the paper. So that's what I did in the session. And then I wrote about it. So that was good. I got that done. And that means that I'm now at a full page of discussion already, which is very exciting and very cool. So yeah, that's good. Oh no, I'm now broadcasting in the lab. No, it's fine. I think that the coffee maker will enjoy it. Oh my gosh. Fundamental limitations of generative LLMs. This is the one with the ooh speak. That's so funny. So funny. I need to know more. Let's see. Okay, it's just one person. Where's the uwu speak? Page 61. Last paragraph. Where's 60? There you are. Last paragraph? What? Where is the uwu? Can't find it. Am I missing something? Oh, is it this one? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh. Guided sampling and the final critic models are limited to their own training datasets and can easily miss outputs with an unexpected style, e.g. uwu speak. That's not something that I would ever expect to see in an actual book chapter, but that's extremely funny. I love that. I love that. That's so fun. Hi, Orishiro. Oh no, your car broke down. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you can get it I hope you can get it fixed quickly. I found the Ubu speak. That's very funny. That's very, very funny. Wait, let me close that so I can bring this up here. There we go. That's better. That's better. Side note, the last paper that I opened up from the Discord got me sat down and talked to by my co-workers because they were like, bro, are you okay? It was the one with the picture from Wikipedia. Whack, quack, yes. That was a pretty good paper though, which I've forgotten what the paper was. Like, I don't even remember what it was about. I just remember the weird Wikipedia copy-paste, which was extremely funny. Where is it? Things could be better. Oh yeah, that was the one. It was about biases in terms of how people think about the future, wasn't it? Yeah. That was fun. I liked that paper. At some point, I would love to actually go through the data because I think it's all open access. Like, they made it entirely... They did. They made it entirely open access. So I could literally just go through it and just, like, read everything and then look at the data, like, on stream. It'd be kind of fun. The title concerned them. I mean, that's valid. The whole paper concerned me. Everything about it concerned me. Where did they put where's the link to the repository? There's a repository link in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, they've got an entire, like, open science framework repository. Where... Oh wait, this is the wrong one. You can get all the data code materials and pre-registrations here. That's not where it is though, you're lying. Where is it? Oh wait, it's all in a zip file. Why would you put it in a zip file? That's so pain. Okay, whatever. Well, it's all there, so I could actually just like analyze the data for it on stream, which would be pretty funny. I think that could be fun. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel down the road. I'm suffering from success, endless suffering. That's a mood. Once you publish a thesis, we will await your Nobel Prize ceremony. I am not getting a Nobel Prize. I'll be lucky if I get an Ig Nobel Prize. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Nothing I do is like interesting or impactful enough. I do very kind of standard science, really. I'm like slap bang on the average, I think. Like, you know, average impact, average robustness. Like, could be better, could be worse. Tungsten cube is all that matters. Exactly. Exactly. What is the point of doing science if you don't have a tungsten cube? Had to blow my nose. I'm still a bit sick. Facts, exactly. Tungsten cube. If there's no cube, then I'm not interested. No cube, not interested. That's how it works. Sorry. But yeah, what were we all up to in that session? I know, Miguel, you said you were working on your dissertation thesis thingy, and then overwhelming. I'm just gonna call you that if that's okay. Overwhelming. Are you still here? You are still here. I think you're still here. Overwhelming is working on a business plan, which is very cool to try and get a business grant. I love that. I've been doing a lot of the same. That's fine, thank you. Because I struggle with saying lots of words in a row, so stonks, very much so, very much so. Yeah, no, I'm trying to do the same for well, mine's not like a business, mine's like a, I guess more like non-profit orientated, but yeah, I've been trying to get some grants and stuff in relation to that, like get some business development ones. Because I have like ideas, but like getting money to make the ideas happen is incredibly painful. So you have to like really try. So I'm like trying a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like yeah, going through pretty much every like pitching competition and stuff like that that I could. GoFundMe. GoFundMe can kind of work, but it's not the best for it. Normally it'd be more like Kickstarter. GoFundMe's more for like personal like donations. Kickstarter's pretty good to be fair, but you have to have something that's actually interesting to people. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know if my ideas that I have are actually interesting. I feel like I get good feedback on them, but whether or not that would actually translate into something is a different story. Yeah. I watched some VTubers playing Wuthering Waves. I've heard it's the fad now. Yeah, what is that? What is that? I've seen it too. I think Jack was playing it. Friend of the channel, Jack. I would give him a shout out, but I always forget the numbers. Wait, I'll find him. I'll find him. I've got him written down somewhere. But yeah, no, I think he was playing it recently. But I don't know what it is, because the problem I have is that I don't actually watch that many VTubers. Like, most of the people that I watch are like in the background, like co-working streams. There he is. So because of that, I never actually watch people playing games unless it's like a really chill background game. But I don't know, is Wuthering Waves more like a story-based one? I honestly don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, it's like Genshin and Honkai, but with more moves and better graphics. Interesting. Interesting. It's a gacha. Okay. If it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've had my gacha phase, and I feel like it would be bad for me to return to it. I feel like that would be a terrible mistake because it would I don't know. I just feel like this is a bad idea all round for me. I'm on a grad student budget. Hang on, ow. I keep knocking my elbow. What's going on? Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Everything's going wrong. Ah! Okay, there we go. There we go. There's Jack. Shout out for Jack. Jack's been playing Wuthering Waves recently. If you don't follow Jack, go follow him. He's very chill. He's very cool. But yeah, no, I feel like, I don't know, gacha. I've done a lot of gachas in the past. I don't know if I should go back into them. I feel like it would just be like a really bad time sink for me, and I don't like. The thing that I'm really poor on at the minute is time. Like, I can't be spending hours and hours getting sucked into a game that you need to actually stay on top of in order to not miss out on actually like good and important things. Like, I used to play a few gachas and I had to give up because there's just too, like, you have to be on the ball. Like, when there's events, you have to be like playing actively all the time, otherwise you fall so far behind and you just, yeah, you can't do it. I felt like those are like a job that doesn't pay me. Genuinely, it's exactly like that. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. Why gacha we have Mood Day. Honestly, that's where I'm getting my gacha fix. That's like tickling my my gambling dopamine receptors. Like, if I can roll for PNGs for free, why would I do it for money? Do you know what I mean? But like, sometimes it's really frustrating because sometimes gachas have a genuinely good game like built around them. Like they have a really good story or something, or like the game mechanics are just like satisfying. And then those are kind of the worst ones because those are the ones where you get invested in the game, but then like you can't keep up with it, and then it just turns into a mess, and you get really bad FOMO, and then you spend money. Like, that's how they do it. That's how they do it. Honestly, the gacha subtitle confuses me. People keep doing things in it, and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you can like. So, for context, for anyone that isn't in the Discord server, like, we've got this thing called Moodabot, and it like, you can like use commands to like roll, like just do gacha rolls. And then you can either do it by like husbandos or waifus, or like gender neutral, like whatever gender. You can also do Pokemon. You can also catch Pokemon. But yeah, it just you just collect them, and like at first I was like, oh yeah, this is cute. You know, you just collect them. There's not much else to do. And then like I started going through the tutorial, and there's like layers and layers, layers and layers and layers of stuff that you can do. Like, this is not just a gacha bot. This is like a whole gacha game. And like you have to collect the things and then like remove them, and then yeah, there's a tutorial. There's a whole tutorial. There's like a 17-page tutorial. It's wild. But I've done most of the tutorial now, but it turns out there's bonus things at the end of the tutorial. But yeah, it's wild. It just, oh no. It's a whole like rabbit hole. The psychology of making gacha games addictive. I would actually love to do like a lecture about that at some point, because it's something that is really interesting and also really concerning. And also probably quite relevant to like VTuber watchers, you know? Like the overlap between VTuber watchers and gacha game players seems to be fairly high, so might be helpful. I don't know. At least if you can understand it, you can recognize when it's happening, in theory. So I'll get Megumin and explode. Yeah, you'll get Megumin eventually. She'll come eventually. Explosion, yes. Yeah, ethical question. What is the ethical question? The gacha games. Oh, would you accept a job offer? You get hired to make a game ultra addictive, big money. Would you take the offer? I don't think I would. No, I don't think I would. For me personally, like a job, I can't do a job that doesn't align with my ethics. It would really bother me. I think I'd get really burnt out really quickly. I just wouldn't enjoy the job. So I probably wouldn't, but I think I know people who would. But like, there are actually psychologists who are hired by these kinds of companies to like make them more addictive. Like there are psychologists doing that. So yeah, or rather, technically, I think they're normally behavioral scientists, which are like psychologists, but a little bit more quantitative, I think. Like, but behavioral science is basically just like quantitative psychology, but like removing out a lot of the nuance, to be honest. That they focus a lot more on averages and like A/B testing and stuff like that, whereas quantitative psychology is more like, this is what we have found with this specific population, but it's a generalization, and there might be cultural differences. I've noticed there's a little bit less of that in behavioral science. There is still some of it. There's still like context awareness for behavior science, but it's, yeah, a lot more like kind of, I would say it's more like engineer mindset, if that makes sense. Like, yes, we are A/B testing. Make the game and then open an addiction clinic. That's the big brain play. That's too powerful. Too powerful. The gacha addictive aspects, like how Vampire Hunters was done by a programmer who does gambling machines for Vegas. Yeah, there's a lot of the industry is just like people taking things that they've learned in one industry and then moving it over to another, isn't it? So yeah, that doesn't even surprise me. I remember the little Albert experiment. Yeah, that one was painful. I remember the first time I read about it, I was like, why did they do this? Like, it's ironic because it kind of taught us some important stuff, but it was also just extremely sus. Like, why would you do that? Psydere is a Pokemon trainer that uses psychic Pokemon, but every Pokemon has a color with a meaning. That's so cool. That's actually a cool idea, like a color theory or color psychology based psychic trainer. I like that. I keep wanting to find somebody who does like Pokemon style art so that I could commission them to have like a gym leader art made, because if I ever play Pokemon, that would be very fun. I would love that. You finished your shift? Well done, well done. Welcome back. I hope it went well. Talking to people leaves me feeling so drained. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh, why did I ever think going into customer support was a good idea? That's a mood. I used to work as like a receptionist, and I'd only do like 4-hour shifts at a time just because of the nature of the service I was working for. But oh my gosh, the 4 hours, no. And then like before that, I worked in retail, and I don't talk about that. That was a bad time in my life. I worked in retail for like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. Yeah, it was. I would like need an entire day after an 8-hour shift to like just reset. So that wasn't good. Oh, you used to be front desk too? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it depends on the job, I think. Like, oh, people just come in storming, telling me how to do your job. Yeah, they did that. So yeah, they did that for me. No hi, hello, just F you. Yeah, they used to do that to me too. The thing that I was working on, like the place I was working at, did things that people felt very emotionally charged about. So yeah, it was quite intense, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. People don't respond very well when they feel wronged, which is understandable, but they do often take it out on the poor person who is being paid minimum wage at the front desk rather than, you know, the system or the organization that's causing it. So the pain. People struggle to respond to things like that unless there's a personification of the problem, if that makes sense. Psydere, don't fight your mental illnesses, train them and have them fight each other. Big brain. Big brain. It worked for me. The autism crowded out everything else. My autism is level 100, and it meant that everything else was like, it all fainted. Okay. So it's time to do more work. Time to do more work. Can I do 45 minutes? I believe I can, potentially. I might have to change it. I might have to change it. But I think 45 will be fine. I low-key want to find a sus cafe where you could be the rude sadistic server to blow off steam. That's so funny. I love that. Like a maid cafe, but cursed. I love that. That reminds me of that anime. What was that anime that had the meme opening? That was like the whole premise of the anime. Think. Blend S, that was the one. The whole point was like she tried to be nice and wholesome, and then she was just angry. She was like the sadistic one. Oh dear. I would be so bad at it. Like, oh no. I can't even do that. Oh, no. I'd be like, I don't know, maybe I could be sarcastic. I think I'd be sarcastic. If do you think people would enjoy a maid cafe where they were just, it was a just sarcastic British maid? I think there might be a niche in the market there. Anyway, I need to get my work done. So, wait, I need to move this. 1 second. There's a Karen cafe? There's a what now? I don't know what to think about that. That's really something. That's really something. Backup career. Yeah. I have a backup career option as in a maid cafe. I only know of one maid cafe, like in the whole of the UK or Ireland. Well, two actually. I know of two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's two. There's like one that's like a traveling one that goes around and does conventions and stuff. And then there's one, I think there's like a small one in one of the major cities. And that's it. There's also one character cafe, I think. But those are the only things that I'm aware of, but none of them are anywhere near me. They're all in England, so I don't know. Also, like, British people would probably not respond very well to just like sarcastic British maid. I feel like that's a thing that would need to be outside of the UK. Irish people also wouldn't respond well to it. But like that could be a concept in the US. Who knows? Future off-Kai panel, how to be a sarcastic British maid. Oh my gosh. Oh no. It's gonna enter a maid cafe with a king cosplay. That would be funny. I'd love that. Thanks for helping with my fear of British/European English aversion. Always had a fear of that accent, but you helped me understand it better. You know what? I'm really glad. I'm really glad because I always get really worried that I don't speak very clearly. So the fact that you can, understand me, even if you don't understand me 100%, even if it's 50%, frankly, like that's impressive to me because, like, well, first of all, I can't speak any other languages, so I can't, you know, do. I like people can speak at me in another language, and I'm just like, what? No, I understand. But adding accents on top of it when it's one that you're not used to, like, it's really difficult. So yeah, I'm glad. If you speak Gaelic, I won't understand it. I only know a few words. Yeah, I don't really know much. I should probably know more, but I don't. I only know like Vulture, which is welcome, or hi, or whatever. And I know Arathmagus, which is like thank you. But that's it. That's all I know. I don't know much. I can't believe my psychologist VTuber works in a humiliation maid cafe as a part-time worker. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Sorry everybody, that's actually the part-time job that I do on Mondays. Sorry everyone. Sorry to break it to you. Okay, no, I actually have to go now. I actually have to do my work. So yeah. So let's do, I've yapped for too long. So let's, you know what? No, let's do the 45 minutes again. But I might do a shorter break next time because I do need to get stuff done. So 45 minutes of work. That's it. That's all I got. I will see you in 45 minutes. Yeah, if you want to, let me know what you're working on in the chat. Otherwise, I will see you in 45. Bye-bye. Be productive or enjoy yourselves. Don't know what you're doing. Let me know. See ya. Hello. I am here. There we go. Okay, there's that. Music down. There we go. We can do, we're doing 10 minutes of talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I've planned out things very badly. I forgot that Husbando has a meeting. So I forgot that we're gonna have to do like, yeah, shorter pomodoro this time and then longer one next time. I think as long as it averages out to 45, it's fine, right? It's fine. So, Husbando's making noise, so I apologise for the background noise. He's given a thumbs up. He's made his mark on the stream. He's happy. Alongside the maid outfit. Yes. Maid outfit Psydere. I must say, the visual novel or the light novel idea does sound genuinely funny. Like, 10 out of 10 would actually write this as a joke. So maybe that's going to be one of the projects we end up doing. I mean, I can take a stab at it. I've never really written any fiction before, but then I know that there's people in the server who do like D&D and stuff like that, so they might be able to contribute to make it better. We can make this a collective endeavor. Oh, you use VRM characters for RPGs, Bobo. Yeah, I do use Vroid. I use Vroid. And yes, I am aware that there's a lot of maid outfits on Boo. Yes, I'm very aware. I'll probably just use the I in case anyone doesn't know, I make all of my own like assets overwhelmingly, apart from the cube and the duck. Those were stolen off Google. But well, the cube was stolen off Google and the duck was made by Nightmind. But everything else I steal. No, I don't. I make also the table actually. The table and the laptop, I got those off Canva. But everything else I make myself, including the model. So yeah, I'll just have to make my own maid outfit, or like I'll probably just adapt the one that's already in Vroid because there is one in there. I don't know, and just make it the right color scheme. It's pretty easy to do. But yeah. We might have an actual whole concept there, which is quite funny. That might be fun. That might be fun as like a community project. We make a scene where Psycho is dressed for the job and then the final touch is a hairspray paint that she uses at the point of her hair, transforming her into her persona. You know, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Like the fading down into blonde thing, like I've had that in real life before. You can actually just do it. Yeah, you can actually just do it. So yeah, and also I've realized like recently that the colors on my model's hair are not right. Like I need to go back in and change it slightly. The ease of Vroid's attractive to me. The only problem is that there aren't good beard assets. There aren't good really anything assets, let's be honest. Like Vroid assets are just kind of cursed. The hair's okay, I guess, but it's very, very fiddly to use. But like the biggest issue that I had with it was the faces. Like even I tried to make it like the model look as not young as possible, and I still feel like it looks really young. I've tried to make it look like an adult and didn't get very far with it. Wait, now I realised the Firo hair. The Firo hair? What, like the Pokemon? I've forgotten what it looks like. Wait, let me look it up. I just remember Firo being like brown and feathery. That's all I got. What, like the spiky? The spiky, or like the feathers where they fade down? I don't know. Gosh, that's a throwback. I should play Pokemon at some point. I really want to play Pokemon at some point. It's just I don't have a capture card, so don't know what to do. I had some tutorials on how to make your Vroid more mature, and also applied makeup tutorials to contour. Yeah, see, I did watch them, but every time I tried it, large creaks coming from Husbando mod, walking across the floor and causing problems. I did try it, but yeah, I didn't like how it looked. Basically, it just, I don't know, it felt like I couldn't get the right balance because I do look young in real life, So I kind of wanted it to be like obviously an adult, but also not like. I feel like when it comes to Vroid, for female Vroid models, the choice is either like like generic anime teenage girl or mommy. Like there's no in between. And like I'm in between. So I was trying to get it to match me, but it's ended up coming out more on the side of generic teenage anime girl. But yeah. This is one of the reasons why I want to like move to live 2D is so that it's like a more accurate representation of what I want the character to be, because Vroid does have constraints. Like don't get me wrong, I do like having a 3D model and I do like my Vroid model, but there's some things that you can do with Vroid that you just can't do with like live 2D. Like me just like randomly making a maid outfit, that would be difficult. That would be difficult in live 2D. It's like it takes so long to like make and rig things, which is why outfit debuts are such a big thing for like live 2D VTubers. But like for Vroid, you can literally just open it up, swap the outfit, maybe change the texture on it, and then you're done. Like that's it. I can do something like that in probably about an hour at the most, and I'm not a professional. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of make it up. So, yeah. Still abide by the creation of a mod to use your model to make a Pokemon trainer sprite for you to use on the Pokemon run. That's so cute. That would be so nice. I think it depends on the game, right? With the 2D games, so like the ones with the actual sprites, I would be able to do that myself because I actually, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of like pixel art. So I reckon I'd be able to make one for myself fairly easily. But yeah, the like newer 3D games, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Is the Live 2D one the one that VTubers use an iPhone to capture their movement? You can do that with my kind of model too. So the difference is Live 2D is like basically an animated PNG. So if you think of most of the big VTubers like Neurosama or I don't know, like Numi, Bao, Shy Lily, they're all like live 2D, so they're like an animated PNG. Whereas what I've got is a 3D model, so like Fillion. So if I had like tracking, I could actually like get up and walk around, but I don't. Yeah. Actually, this is a good way to show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Right, I can go like this. Like I have a back. Yeah. Whereas like if I was a live 2D model, I'd just be a flat PNG, which would not have that. So yeah. And I can like zoom out and yeah. 3D Dere, exactly. 3 Dere, exactly. Use 2D on the gameplays. See, I don't have a 2D model though. That's the thing, because they're expensive. It's like, I don't know. For the artists that there's been like 3 artists that I was considering, and I've kind of like decided on one now. And like for that artist, it's like £1,500. I don't know what that is in dollars. Let me have a quick look. It's a lot. Just for the art, and then the rigging is the same again, basically. So about $2,000. Yeah, like $2,000 for the art, roughly, and then $2,000 for the rigging. So it's like $4,000 total. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Yeah, custom model and rigging is like $4,000 to $7,000 USD for a full package. Exactly. Yeah, the rigging is wild. It's really impressive. I don't know how they do it. I couldn't even imagine. It's very impressive. But yeah, I did contemplate making my own model art and learning to rig, but then like I tried it and the result that I had was so bad that I was like, no, I'm just sticking with the Vroid. I'll just make my own Vroid outfit and do that instead. It doesn't work. I couldn't do it. I'm not a rigger and I'm not an artist, so yeah. or forget the tracking on and go to the bathroom. That's actually my worst nightmare. I would hate that. I would hate that. I just use vtuber for a reason. vtuber, what is that? I don't know that. I use my face tracking is VC Face, and then my model's done in Vroid, but I did like the texture changes in Clip Studio Paint. And then what else did I do? I've also tested out Waterdoor for face tracking, but I wasn't a fan. Oh, it's for animated PNGs. I see. I did make myself a reactive PNG. I did do that, but yeah. And I don't really use it very much because I'm not doing any collabs at the minute, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure when it will come into use. I've used it once and then never got round to it again. So yeah. 4 to 7k USD. That's more than 20 to 35k in Brazil. I don't make that in a year. Oh my lord. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably about. I mean, just look at if I'm just using my part-time job as a baseline. It's about half of my annual salary. So yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like a long-term goal when I've actually got a full-time job. Yeah. Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, to be fair, it's understandable because it does take a lot of time and you need to have a lot of like experience and expertise to be able to do it well. It's just, yeah, not very accessible. Oh well, it's fine. It is what it is, you know? Okay, the timer has gone off. I need to do my work. I did do a bit, but then the paragraph that I wrote in the last session, I ended up moving it to the general discussion, but that's fine. It just fits better there. So I am going to keep writing. That's all I got. I'm just going to keep writing. Nothing interesting going on here. But yeah, so I'm going to start the timer. I'm going to do a bit longer this time. I'm going to do a full hour because of... Actually, do I need to do a full hour? Yeah, I'm gonna do a full hour because of Husbando's got a meeting, and I don't want it to like accidentally overlap if it gets extended or whatever. So yeah, so I'll do that. As a Brit, do you know how to crochet or knit? I do not. No, I'm not very coordinated. I'd love to learn though. That'd be a really fun like hand cam stream one day when I work out the technology behind doing that. But yeah, it's time to do some work. Let's do some work. Okay, so no, I'm not doing 45. I'm doing 60 this time. Thumbs up emoji. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do 60 minutes this time. I will start the timer and I will see you then. I'm wrapping up quickly because Husbando's meeting's about to start. But yeah, I will see you in an hour. I might also disappear off to make a cup of tea or something. But yeah. See you then. Bye. Hello. I was definitely not struggling with my buttons just then. I was not pressing the wrong thing. Hello. Wait, what do I need to get rid of? This one. There we go. I did it. I did it. Hello everybody. How are you all doing? I have spent most of that working session. I actually did quite a lot. I finished this whole discussion section. And I've been adding in references, which is very fun. Because like I've had to cite things and then I'm being like, oh look, this is this and this is this. Here is previous evidence to support what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about, I swear. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. What about all of you? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Tell me what you've been up to. What progress are you making? I think I'm making okay progress, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm like a little bit, I'm kind of struggling to focus today. Yeah, kind of struggling to focus. I'm starting to question whether I should give up. Whether I should just give up and go and lie down, because I slept really well last night, but I still feel tired, and also for some reason my back hurts. I'm getting like the lower back pain. Probably a sign that I've been sat on my PC too much over the last week, to be honest. But yeah, today's a slow day for me. Yeah, I feel that. That's how I feel too. I feel like it's just going really slowly and my progress is slow. Like a big chunk of what I have to do is literally just porting in references. Like, I don't know if you can see the color up on the little screen there, but like those are all things that I just need to add references into. And I'm not really sure what is the point. Also, I've just realized I'm missing a bunch of information about my participants. That's good. Okay. Well, I guess I got to do that too. Okay. That's fine. That's a quick analysis. I can do that easy peasy. Yeah, super tired. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh dear. I feel like I'm just like, I hate writing discussion sections because it feels like I'm literally just making it up. Like it feels like I am just writing, yeah, like I swear there is a reason for this happening. I swear that there is a good reason, and this citation is definitely evidence for what I'm saying. Haha, trust me, bro. Like it really just feels like that, you know? Because I basically have to take the findings and then try and interpret them in relation to existing theory and existing findings. It's just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm realizing, like, as I'm looking through the things that I'm citing and then the things that they've cited, I've got like a whole bunch of key papers that I'm kind of missing. So I might just, that's why I'm thinking maybe I should just give up and just like switch to reading instead. I'm not sure how much more of this I can actually get done without reading some key stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I'm also just too tired to read, because reading's quite intense. Like, you need to be able to focus on what it's saying. I hope that things are going more productive for you than they are for me, because, I don't know, to be fair, it's also, I think, just the discussion section. In general, it's just not fun to like, write. I don't know. It's always my least favorite part. Like the method section and the result, like the results section is just numbers and it's really painful and annoying. But then it's kind of straightforward. Like there's a pattern to it that I could just follow. And then the method section is easy. Like it's really easy. It's really structured and it just, yeah, it just does the thing. Like it's just a description. And like most of that I've already written as well, because I wrote it for the protocol, and kind of same for the analysis. Like the analysis I've already written most of it. I'm kind of just plugging in the numbers. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The discussion I actually have to think. It's the same as the introduction. Like I actually have to think. Like I have to write down what the papers say, and then I have to link them together and use them to justify my own research. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I don't want to. Remake of Mario and Luigi game? Ooh, or a sequel. Is that in the Nintendo Direct? I forgot. You literally said about that starting and then I forgot about it. I'm like one of the like clown Animal Crossing fans that's always like, maybe there'll be Animal Crossing, and there never is. There's never Animal Crossing. There's never Animal Crossing. There's always Mario. Sometimes there's like Zelda. Often there's Pokemon. But I don't know. Being an Animal Crossing fan's hard. Oh, it's so painful. So painful. I wonder. Where's the Nintendo Direct? Nintendo Direct. Where's the English one? Wait, I can only see the Japanese one coming up in my timeline, which is not helpful. Oh, there you are. Nintendo of America. There we go. Have they been live tweeting it? They have not. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. That's fine. Oh well, it's fine. I know loads of people saying that they want Tomodachi Life. I've seen a lot of people saying that. I don't know what that is though. Ah yes, I see. Mario and Luigi. I see. How exciting. Is this bad? I've never actually played a Mario game apart from I've played obviously Mario Kart. Who hasn't played Mario Kart? I've played that. And then I've played like Super Princess Peach. And I've played Smash Brothers, but I've never actually played like an actual platformer. And I don't know if that's really bad. It probably is. Probably is. Let's see. The other thing I was gonna look. I literally just said about it. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna do? What was I gonna look up? Nintendo Direct. Something about that. No, I've forgotten. A game for Fairy Tail? What, like the anime? Seems bad. Pain. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. They do their best, don't they? I've never watched Fairy Tail, but like from what I've been told, it's like it's bad, but also in a kind of lovable way. I don't know. I don't know anything about it apart from like it's something to do with like fantasy or something. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. I don't know. It looks like Naruto, but fire. What? Wait. I can't spell it. That's the problem I'm having. Hang on. I'm gonna hide this. And then I'm gonna bring this up. Okay. Let's go have a look. I wanna go have a look. Because I can't watch it on stream, which is really annoying. But what's the news? The news. Wait. Nintendo Direct. There we go. Let's see. Okay, yes, I see the Mario and Luigi game. Is there like... Oh, wait, hang on. Nintendo UK are live tweeting it. Let's see. Oh, but they're a bit delayed. Okay. I don't know. I never really watched them. I never really watched the Nintendo Directs because I don't know. There's just not really a reason for me to. I don't really play that many games anymore, so I don't really keep up with it. I know I have some friends who get really excited when there's a Nintendo Direct, but yeah, I don't keep up with games in general enough to justify it. I don't know. Geo Guesser Direct when? It's so true. With Food Guesser Direct. Where's Food Guesser Direct? Oh, we need this. We need this. Oh yeah, no, I see it. The Fairy Tail 2 RPG. I see it. Okay. Switch has like the graphics like they feel so dated. They feel like I don't know. Like they're better than previous generations, obviously, but it doesn't feel on par with the existing generations of consoles. It's a bit strange. Don't get me wrong, like it's still very cute and it's maintaining like the Nintendo style, but they still have that kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it, like the kind of basic feel that older consoles had. But I kind of like it. Like I like that aesthetic, but it's also like I don't understand why. What's going on? I guess because it's like simultaneously a handheld and a console. That's probably why you can't really pack that much processing power into it. But yeah, feels like even some like mobile games have better graphics than the Switch does. Basketball on Nintendo Switch Sports, is that a thing? I didn't even realize that was a thing. Nice. Nintendo Witch. Yes. That's me. When I get really into Animal Crossing, that's me. I'm the Nintendo Witch. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might just need to get up and go and walk around and potentially lie down and then come back to my PC and read stuff. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe we should just wrap up for now. I think that this is not being as productive as it would normally be for me personally. So I'm getting distracted like by everything. It's not even like external things. I just can't focus. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm reading the same sentence like 4 times. I might just need to get up away from a PC for a bit. Yeah. On Wii there was Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resorts. Yeah, I remember those. I loved Wii Sports. The Switch one's janky. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame because I was a big fan of Wii Sports. It was very cool, very fun. Take a rest and you'll be more productive. That's what I'm thinking. I think I might need to just like go and lie down for a minute or something and then like come back. It's also like, I'm not gonna lie, it's also partially just like the back pain. It's not like me to ever get back pain. Hello Kitty Crossing? What? No, wait, what? What? What, like Animal Crossing but with Hello Kitty? No way. What? Oh my god! Wait, what? They're putting Hello Kitty into Animal Crossing? Or, no, wait, they're making a Hello Kitty Animal Crossing game. What? That's so weird. I love it. Might actually play that. That sounds quite funny. I would play that. Incredible. We love that. Now Looney Tunes Sports. Why is that a thing? Among Us? Oh. New crewmate and imposter roles being added to Among Us. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, like the Hello Kitty crossing is very, very tempting. Very, very tempting. I might actually play that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking, yes, actually, I think I'm not focusing very well. Productivity is not happening. I need to go lie down for a bit, I think. So I am gonna say let's end the stream for today. Maybe next week we'll be more productive. There's Digi Pokemon the Power World experience. What? I also want to I'm kind of interested in going back and watching the direct, to be honest. So yeah. Ow! Oh, I've just seen. Okay. Okay. So Horatius the dwarf is actually watching the Nintendo Direct by the looks of it. So what do you think about going and raiding into Horatius? Maybe we should do that because yeah, I'm not getting much done. I think actually also part of it is that like I need to run some code and it's really hard to do that while I'm streaming. Like I can do it, but it's going to be really, really laggy. So I think I need to go do that. So yeah, let's wrap it up for today. And we'll go and raid into Horatius the dwarf. I'm not doing food guesser either. I'm really sorry. No food guesser. No food guesser for today. But yeah, I'm gonna go and have a break away from the PC and then try and start again because today ain't it. Today ain't a good thesis day. That's okay. It happens. Don't worry. I hope you can rest and focus better tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's just one of those days because like I'm like struggling to focus. I'm kind of done with the thesis, like, but I have to force myself to do it. And then like I'd rather just be talking to Husbando, frankly. Yeah, like I said, one of those days. But yeah, there's the raid message. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Horatius is with Miss Lala, and they're going to be looking over the Nintendo Direct, so that's very cool. So let's go and raid in to Horatius the dwarf. Let's see, where is he? There he is. So we're gonna go raid into Horatius the dwarf, who is also a mental health professional. Well, I'm not, but he is. So he does a lot of psychology streams, actually. He does like Psychology 101 lectures, which is very, very cool. We love that. And he's raided into us a couple of times, so I think we should go and say hi. It's probably overdue at this point. So let me start the raid. There we go. Cool. Thank you all so much for joining. Hope you are productive and have a good day, or a good evening, or a good morning, or whatever you're doing. I don't know what time it is where you are, but whatever time it is, have a great day, or a great morning, or a great evening. I think the next stream should be on Friday. I forget what time. I think I put it a bit later than normal because I have to go and do some stuff. I have to go run some errands beforehand. Yeah, so I think it should be at 7 p.m. my time, in theory. So like Ireland time, which would be 6 p.m. UTC, I think. Because I'm pretty sure we're an hour. Yes, we are an hour ahead at the minute. Yes. So 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Yes, I think 7 p.m. I don't know. It's on the schedule. Although the schedule can never really be trusted. So, you know, maybe don't listen to the schedule. Anyway, we're going now. Quack. Yes, I agree. Quack. Thank you for joining, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye-bye.